Hello, 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 beautiful queens and kings. Coming here on today just because I've been pondering things and I've been pondering some concepts and I'd like to come and share some of them with you today. So I am pondering the becoming of the queen or becoming the king. But for the essence of what I'm going to be talking about today, I will be talking about the queen, but you can, if you are a man, put it in, when I say queen, think king, because be it king or queen, same thing. So I'm here today and I've been pondering this for a small while. And as you all know, I name myself the insurance alignment queen. I work with the insurance exam queen and this insurance sales queen. We're teaming up to bring you something fantastic and extraordinary in 2025. But anyway, so I am here today because I was pondering how to become the queen. How do you become the queen of your life? How do you do it? And it's quite funny. I was actually researching the actual bees, because we all know that there's, in a hive, there's the queen of the hive, there's the queen, the bee, the one that's, but how is she chosen? How is she made? Like what is it? So how it's made, and I went to research a little bit about this, and I've been looking into it for a while now, but anyways, is that the queen starts off as a normal egg. She starts off as just like anybody else. She starts off as a normal, ordinary egg. And what happens is that for bees, the first 3 days of their lives, of their egg life, they are fed royal jelly. And in the royal jelly is all sorts of things. Anyways, it's like a sort of honey that's really, really enriched and everything like that. So they're fed this royal jelly, and after that, what distinguishes the queen from the other ones is that the queen gets to continue eating and being fed this royal jelly. She doesn't just stop it after 3 days and just after that get onto normal honey. She continues to get the royal jelly and continues to get this throughout her life. And what it does to the queen is that she gets to develop a lot faster than the other ones. She gets to be a lot bigger. She gets to hatch a lot more eggs in the future. She gets to become like the queen. She because of this royal jelly, it gets her to be the queen. So I was pondering this and thinking that we as human beings are all born pretty much the same. We do have differences, but we are all born the same type of way. We all come from the same thing, and we all start off as babies. We all start off as normal, ordinary people. And after that, we are fed in our life situations, our circumstances, our like the events that happen in our lives. We are fed with those events. And what happens when you're just fed and you decide and you take that, you choose to learn and you choose to evolve and you choose to, because it's all about a choice. It's all your choice. So many people go on in life and they go on in life and they just live or don't live, and they're victims of their circumstances and they're victims of the events that happened in their lives. And so many people, like if you look in our lineage, if I look at my grandmother, and you know, like they didn't know that they necessarily had a choice. They didn't take that choice. They didn't change it. Many of them did, but not all of them did. So if you look at that, then there's a lot of normal people. For myself, I've always found that I was a weird one. I've always been the weird one. I've always been the rebel. I've always been the just I never fit in. I didn't belong. I even in my family, I was the black sheep of the family. I've always been that person, and it's by choice that by living all these situations, by being fed all the situation and all the events and all the circumstances that happened in my life, that I developed a lot faster, and that I took the choice to simply learn from everything and really look at it and develop myself and develop in personal development and do the stuff. And you know, we see it online. We see so many people right now doing personal development and working on themselves and blah 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 and everything, and that is fantastic. It's great, but we have to understand that we are a minority. Many people go and they will pass their whole entire lives without asking themselves the questions. And that's fine for them. And if you're not there, it is absolutely fine. But the women and the men that I work with, they are there. They are weird. They are at that place in their lives where they want more. They want to ask themselves the questions. They want to have more success. They want to develop themselves. They want to help themselves. They want to choose to be in their queendom. They want to build their own empire. There is a minority of people. So with as the bees, the queen bee is an ordinary egg, and then she's fed the royal jelly, and she's fed it throughout her life, and then she develops to be the queen bee. I think that in our lives, we are all ordinary people. We are all the normal people, and then we live these. We can either become a victim of our circumstances, or we can rise up and choose to learn from them and choose to develop. And that's all a choice. And for me, I see that I started off a normal person, then I was fed all of these circumstances, all of these events, all of these things that happened in my life, and that are now my story. These things are now my story. So I've developed myself. I've done the work. I've developed myself, and I continue to do the work all the time. I continue to do the work daily, on a daily basis, and now I can really say that I'm developing to be the queen of my life, the queen of my life, the one queen of my life. So I've been contemplating this. And what does the queen do? Well, the queen plays by her own rules. The queen does not listen to what people have to say. The queen does not listen to what is expected or what everybody's saying that they should be doing. No, she plays by her own rules. She plays by her own rule book. She makes her own rules. She doesn't, because it's supposed to be like this, or because normally it works that way. No, if that doesn't feel aligned to her, she makes her own rules. She does not listen to the rules of society or the rules of she makes her own rule book. That's one thing that the queen does. Then she makes her own standards. She puts the standards for her own life, for her own self. She doesn't have a doubt in her place, in her role in her life. She doesn't doubt about that. She knows that she is the one. She knows that she is the queen, and she knows that she's building her queendom. And she doesn't doubt. She doesn't doubt her place. She doesn't doubt her role. She has magnetism around her. She is a magnet for everything that she wants to attract. She calls it, she's the center of it all. Everything around her is just evolving around her, but she is the center key of it all. She is the magnet of it all. She attracts everything that she desires. She does not wait for others to build these things around her. She takes that and she does it herself. And she surrounds herself with other queens. And she surrounds herself with royalty. She surrounds herself with people who are the same as her. She surrounds herself with advisors, with talented advisors that will be able to bring her even higher than what she is presently. So that's my version of the queen. That's my version of my queen, of me. I surround myself with, I have mentors, I have coaches, I have people in my, I'm in groups, I collaborate with people because I'm not scared. I'm not competing with anyone because I'm unique. I'm myself. I'm a magnet. I'm a magnet for the people that want to work with me. I do not have to be like everybody else. I am different. I am different. 100% different. I'm unique. And when you are in your uniqueness and when you do believe in yourself like this, you don't need to compete with anyone. You don't need to be the best for everyone. You need to be the best for you. You need to be the queen of your existence. That's what being the queen means for me. A queen is elegant. She's grateful. She's not scared of what people think. She is powerful. She's strong. She has all the tools inside her toolbox to do whatever it is that she puts her mind to. She does not crumble under the pressure of other people putting pressure on herself because she decides. She decides. She decides what she wants. She decides to be who she wants to be. She is the queen. She lives authentically. She lives by her own truths. She doesn't listen to other people's truths or other people's opinions or other people's. She does her own thing. 100% she does her own thing. She doesn't need all the external validation and all of the external things because inside of her, she is in her queendom and she is the safe place. She is the safe haven for herself. She can hold herself. She doesn't need anyone. She has people around her. And she uses those people around her to elevate herself. But she does not need external validation from these people. She has freedom of speech. She doesn't care. She doesn't care if you're not, if she disturbs. She doesn't care if her decisions or if her words or she doesn't care. She speaks her truth. She has freedom of speech. And when I say she, I want to remind you that we are also talking about the king. The king can do the same. She doesn't need to control everything because she's a magnet with everything that she wants. She's a magnet. She attracts everything that she needs and everything that she wants. She doesn't need to control everything around her because she believes that everything is working in her favor. She believes and she has faith that she is taken care of. That the universe is co-creating with her. That the universe, everything, God or universe or source or whatever you want to call it, is co-creating. They are partners in this. She is open to being seen. She's not scared. She's not scared of people seeing her. And if she is scared, because there is sometimes that there's fear in back of that, she still does it. She still goes through the fear and she goes and she focuses on what she wants. And even if she's scared, she is brave. She is forced to be reckoned with. She can do whatever she put her minds to. She chooses her life. She chooses to see the lessons in life circumstances and in life events. She chooses to see the bad stuff that happens in her life as lessons and as opportunities to grow. She chooses to see all of this resistance and everything, and she chooses to work through it. She does not become a victim. She elevates herself. This for me is the queen. This for me is how I live my life. And this is what I teach other people to do. And this, I've, as you know, I've been in therapy for many, many years. And this is everything that I've learned, and I continue to learn it. I continue to have mentors. I continue to be in the rooms with the powerful women and the powerful men. I continue to listen and to learn from other people. And now I can teach other people as I learn, because I am the queen of my life. That for me is being the queen or the king. And if I do trigger people, because as the queen, you do often trigger people, and some people don't like that. Some people are not very nice about it. And the fact is that the queen doesn't care. The queen has stuff to say, and she's gonna say it no matter what. This is what I thrive to do. I thrive when I talk to people, and when people talk to me and tell me that what I said has ignited something in them. So don't be shy. Please write to me. If you become the king or the queen of your life, if you want more help, if you need help doing this, continue following me. It's not always easy. It's not. But it is so worth it. It is so worth it. Yeah, something landed again for me today. Anyways, so I love you guys. Love you guys so much.